What's up, YouTube? As I come in here, man, I hit that record button, baby, because it's time to get busy. Check this out, man. Dr. Umar. It's two different ones that I'm gonna pull up. So while this one is playing, big ticket. I want to do two in one, man, because this guy, Dr. Umar, I've been on the fence with. I don't know if I should be down with him, or he ain't somebody you should be down with. As far as my personal opinion, I don't care if y'all like him or don't like him. But big ticket is saying Umar Johnson blasted for being broke after 10 years of asking for donations and no school. Still no school. He been talking about building this black school, which some of the things he says I kind of agree with. More than 60% of the stuff he says I agree with. But when he starts saying, he said something about black men dating bunny rabbits or getting all this money, and then they snow bunnies. He called them snow bunnies. Y'all know Uncle Mike crazy. Snow bunnies. And so I'm like, that's where I got to draw the line at, man. This is a free world, free country. Everybody can marry and do whoever they want. If you fall in love with somebody, the color of their skin shouldn't matter. If you have a friend, a best friend, the color of their skin should not matter. We have to be the first people to disassociate ourselves. I'm trying to use my big words, right? with the color of people's skin, man. I mean, I can care less the color of the people's skin, man. I ever since I was a little kid, I was colorblind. I remember getting in trouble with my boys, because I was playing with the next door neighbor who seemed like he needed a friend. He was a little white boy, and I had so much fun with him. And one day my friends caught me, was like, "Man, what you doing with that white boy over there? Were you crazy?" No, I'm not crazy. So then I started taking up for him when he finally made it to my school. Anyway, I thought I'd say all that to let y'all know that I ain't just jumped up here and just started saying this stuff. So I'm gonna play a little bit of this, man. He didn't do a intro on this one, so let's go right here.
One. Y'all can hear me in the comments. Got a mic check. 1 2 1 2. Salute to everybody that's in the building. We're gonna get right into the funk of this video today and talk about this situation with
I got so
Johnson
many,
and the situation going on with Umar. Can y'all hear me?
I got so many daggone.
I bet that. So we're gonna talk about the situation going on with Umar Johnson this morning. All yesterday, Umar Johnson have been getting it, man, bro. People have been going in on him, from the community online. He has been getting all kind of backlash.
Oops, God dang it. Look at this thing, man.
Situation going on with,
my bad, y'all.
The school. I mean, not the school, but the school has something to do with it, but the donations, right? Umar basically went on live and basically said that his accounts have been frozen and that he is broke and he needs people to give him money and support him so he can, He said he ain't got no bread. And so he's telling people that, look, if you're going to donate to the school, donate to the PayPal, not the Cash App. Just things he's been saying, right? So a lot of people been going in on Umar the last couple days. They have been absolutely, slamming Umar Johnson. This has been a slamboree fest on Dr. Umar Johnson. And they have not been holding up on this. They have not been, pulling no punches on Umar. Now, basically, the situation goes like this with Umar Johnson. A lot of people have soured on Umar because a lot of people say that, bro, I've seen a lot of people say, listen, you've been getting donations for over a decade and never opened a school, and People saying that he's a grifter. People saying he's stealing money. He stole all the money that was donated for the school. Me personally, I think this. I think Umar had a great idea when he came out to try to do the school. I think that Umar probably tried to do too much on his own and got in some trouble and couldn't do everything the way he thought he was going to do it on his own. That's just my personal thoughts. The reason why I said that is because he does have the building. He does have things inside the building. I just think, me personally, that he got in way too over his head or tried to do a lot of this stuff on his own and not, bringing in formal people. And then what happens is when you did that, he lost, I guess, the confidence of a lot of the big donors and people who were, who were going to give or who could have given big donations to help him hire the proper people to do it right. I think Umar wanted to do it all by himself or all his way. And I don't think he wanted anybody else involved to kind of tell him, bro, do it like this, you need to do it like this, you need to do it like that. I don't think Umar was trying to hear none of that. You know what I mean? And that's just what I think. I don't think that Umar started the school to grift people. Why would you go ahead and get a whole school, put all the stuff in the school if you had no intention on trying to open a school? I don't believe that. I truly believe that Umar Johnson, was had an intention on opening the school. But I think that Umar thought that people were going to continue to just give him all the donations and not be able to have no say, ask no questions. All that rubbed people the wrong way. When people donate money to you, they feel like they got a right to ask you questions about things.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Now, before we get into that, I'm gonna go to my man. I just found this guy because I try to back up what everybody's saying and what everybody's talking about. And Boss Talk 101. Shout out to Boss Talk 101 and his channel. And just check this out, man, because I seen this run across my feed a couple of times, this Umar guy. And every time he runs across my feed, I'm hesitant to click on it. When he says stuff about Diddy and other things and everything. And if Dr. Umar, to me, now I could be wrong, but it seems like when a black person is involved, he kind of piggybacks everything on, see, when a black man does this is what it's called. See, and he go into this black spiritual speeches and say, because he is a black man, he should do this. And the black man, they do this to the black man. And it's just too much for me. It's just too much for me, man. And I think all white men don't think like that. You can't say all in any situation. I think the people who run across me that I associate with, they don't do this color thing that much, So let's check him out, man, and see what he's saying. Dr. Umar Johnson, bank accounts frozen, and just check this out real quick, man.
King Kong. I need y'all to listen.
Wait a minute. Okay. All right.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
It's your big brother, King Kong. I need y'all to listen up. I got a very important announcement. I'm only going to keep you a few minutes. This morning, I received a text message from one of my homies. He needed Dr. Umar to send him a couple dollars. This morning, I received a text message from one of my homies. He needed Dr. Umar to send him a couple dollars. I logged into my account just to check my balance because I haven't done so since I left for South Africa back on July 10th. Only to discover that I could not log into my account. So then I called the bank to find out what was going on. And the bank told me to enter my 16-digit card number. I did that. They told me they had no record of my account. The bank that I've been with since I was a teenager told me they had no record of my account. So then I called the bank. And the bank told me that my personal account, as well as the independent Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy account, have both been frozen.
Wow, guys, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Guys, I've been following Dr. Umar for a while. I even spoke to him on the phone a couple of times. And I'm a big supporter of what he seems to represent. But OG been on me about it. And OG, I don't know if you feel the same way I do, but Umar going through it right now. His account's been frozen.
Now you heard what he said. He's a supporter. Let's continue.
Dr. Umar, I'm sorry.
You're talking about Jermaine Shoemake?
What?
His name is Jermaine. That's his name.
No, this is Dr. Umar Johnson.
Excuse me, sir. Johnson is a native of North Philadelphia. His mother is Barbara Shoemake, and his father was Jamal Abdullah Johnson, a Marine. Umar Johnson was born August the 21st, 1974, as Jermaine Shoemake. Shoemake, since you don't think I said it right. Not shoemaker, Shoemake.
So you refusing to call Dr. Umar Dr. Umar?
Umar Johnson is back they call him in the day, he's selling snake oil to folks.
OG, he speaks I've seen him on the Breakfast Club. I've seen him on, I think he's been on $1 Million for Game. He's been on every platform. They love him. He's trying to build a school. He's got.
Wait a minute. You can find the Titanic before he build the school. It ain't built yet. He's been getting money from black people, for 15 years and haven't built the school yet.
OG, I'm telling you right now, some of the channels that have him on that show him so much respect is notable channels that we watch all the time.
So does that make you right?
That he's really on his good foot to building his school. When did you discover that that he might not be even building a school, or question the fact of a school is being built? When did you first see that?
Well, like I said, when I first heard brother was Pan-Africanism, he was a prince of the Moors, and he started off with a damn good, he came up at the same time, Dr. Claude Anderson and Ian Palmer on the Do for Self program, and got under the clutches of Minister Farrakhan, and do the right thing. It sounded real good, and he started advocating all this money for the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy for black boys to get in and teach them the right way, and start going, and people were Dr. Umar, and then you start seeing his social life is very raggedy. He messes with nothing but hood rats, man. He don't deal with no women of character.
Well, he's mad at this one lady now because his account's being frozen. He's saying that the reason his account is frozen because of this woman. He writes, she is insane. You and I dated many years ago before the world knew you. I can tell these are all lies. I look 100 times better than her, and you never did any of that in front of me or asked me to do any of that. The hood rat is clearly lying. However, many are going to believe her because they don't know you on a personal level. Talking about you don't. So basically, this woman here, she believe in Umar. He got a few women that they donate. Do you think all of them giving him money? I thought that was him talking about her, but this one right here, she seemed to be gonna give up that bread, OG.
Man, you got so many sad-ass women in the world that they will take a fake Negro. They will take fake before they'll take genuine. And it's something that I found out about females they're so attracted to authoritative figures. A guy in an army uniform, a police or a fireman, or a senator. They cling to that. Convicts in the penitentiary. I was with Bobby Joe Maxwell, with Helter Skelter boy, Charlie Manson. Charlie used to get 3-4 bags, mail bags full of letters from women all over the world, entrenched, engaged with him just because of his helter skelter status. The Menendez brothers, these dudes get proposals. They'll marry women. It's something about the psychic of the woman. Ever since Eve went and hooked up with the devil, they've had that germ in them ever since.
So this Pan-Africanism and the FDMG and all of the stuff that
he said it was a germ.
Dr. Umar is talking about. You don't think that these things are real events and stuff? He's Frederick Douglass's nephew, man. This guy's heavy when it comes to the African culture. He's wearing dashikis and all type of stuff on his head.
Dashikis.
Okay, if you eat eggs, don't make you a chicken, do it.
He got the dashiki, bro. So that means he got the dashiki, so that means he legit. Okay, I got you. I got to flip back to my man Big Ticket now. But that's the point he wanted to make, to be honest. Shout out, man. We're gonna finish that. I'm gonna finish both of these. I just wanted to give you a little bit of a perspective of what other people are feeling about him that probably did more of a background check than what Uncle Mike doing. I ain't doing no background check on the dude. I'm just listening to what's spilling out of his mouth. So now come on, Big Ticket, talk to us.
This fool about to get hit.
This fool about to get hit?
Hold on, y'all. He about to get hit.
Somebody else about to get hit. Where you at, Big Ticket?
What the hell is this idiot doing? Bruh, you about to back into ongoing traffic on a highway, though. I wish I could show y'all this guy in front of me, man. This guy's in a pickup truck trying to go full speed. He's caught in a ditch, and he's trying to back out full speed into oncoming traffic in a highway. I'm talking about back out. What the hell is he doing? To the person who says I'm trying to defend Umar, you haven't heard anything I've said. You must not know my stance with Umar Johnson. My stance with Umar has always been, why haven't you opened the school? I'm telling you what I think the truth is. I think the truth is that Umar wanted to open a school. I think the truth is that Umar wanted to do this by himself. Yo, man, don't hit my shit, bro. Hold on, y'all. Yo. Hold on, man. Hold on, y'all.
He said he backing brother Umar. He ain't backing nobody. He over there chilling.
But anyways, though, my bad, y'all. So what I was saying is, you got to listen to what I'm saying to y'all, right? First of all, here's my thing. And see, this is the problem when you have people on YouTube that don't want to finish listening to what you got to say. Somebody want to come in the chat room, run their mouth. Oh, you sound like you're taking up for this grip to shut. No, you're rolling. Shut your damn mouth when the great one is talking. Woo. Shut up and listen to me finish talking first. How the hell you going to surmise something I'm saying when I ain't even finished giving out my statement yet on what I think? I'm telling you what the hell I think. I think Umar Johnson had an intention to get to school. He got to school. He got all the stuff inside the school. I think Umar Johnson thought that people were going to donate money to him, and they wasn't going to be able to ask no questions about how he was going to use it. I think when people saw that, the big donors backed out. That's why he wasn't getting no big donors no more like that. Because they like, dog, if you ain't finna show us how you working this and what you doing with this and what you doing with that, and just saying, just give me the money, now everybody thinks that you grifting. Everybody thinks that you just stealing the bread. That's what I think happened. I think Umar, ego, took over. He wanted to do everything by himself, and he wasn't built to do everything by himself. And I think that caught him in years of trouble. So then he has to try to back out of that trouble by telling everybody, and look, man, help me some more, to get out of trouble, which he wouldn't have had if he would have listened to people that was around him in the first place that told him, hey, look, you might need this person, that person. that's experienced to help you with these situations.
And I also think that he was living off the money. He didn't have any other kind of income coming in. I don't know. But nine times out of 10, you don't have a regular 9 to 5 or any type of job or any type of income to support you, clothes and traveling. He just said that he just came back from Africa. All that sounds good, but them first class tickets, I'm pretty sure he got a couple of first class tickets or business class, traveling all over the place. That stuff costs money. That's why the school wasn't open, because he was misspending the money. And a lot of people who were supporting him probably knew that, so they started pulling out.
Right? So my point is, I don't think Umar started his mission trying to steal money. I don't
think so either.
I think Umar is a bad manager of money. I think Umar had a good intention on what he was trying to do. And I think Umar is hard-headed, don't want to listen to nobody around him, and thought he could do it all by himself. That's what I thought. Right? So now it looks like he's a grifter, because now him doing it the way he wanted to do it has backfired. This is what happens when you think you know it all. When people were telling Umar, hey man, look, hey Umar, give all these things. I'm gonna say this again, Umar, let these people help you who are experiencing this. And he's like, I'm gonna do it how I want to do it. Or when you seen people who were donating to Umar, whether they was donating $100, $200, $300, and Umar telling them, they asking Umar, yo, Umar, how you using the money? He telling them, hey, don't say that to me. That rubs people the wrong way. These are the same people that's giving to you, that's helping you, that's supporting you. Now, here's the problem Umar going to run into. People are going to say, Umar, but that money that you were getting on donations wasn't for you. That was for the school.
Yeah.
So how are you personally broke?
Yeah.
How are you personally broke if that was money that was supposed to be for the school, Umar Johnson? That's money for the school, Playboy. The school, not you, the school, right? I'm going to say it again. To the person who said I must have supported him, I never donated to the school with Umar Johnson. So to the person who said in the comment section, no, you're a liar. I never donated to the school for Umar Johnson. I never donated to the school for Umar Johnson. So, and I'll say that out loud. I have never donated to the school for Umar Johnson. I'm telling you what I said right here in the cut and watched, right? I watched this man go online and get in arguments with his daughter. I watched this man go online and talk about this woman calling her a throat goat and fishy, all this other stuff. That's not cool. People ain't going to be respecting you when you moving like that and you're supposed to be in a leadership position.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with these people on YouTube? I can't even give y'all an honest opinion while people coming up in here running their mouth. I'm going to say it once again. Umar's problem is people are going to say, hey, Umar, yo, how are you broke when people were supposed to be donating money for the school, not you? So what was that? What was going on with all the, what's the situation that there's issues with the money for the school, but you're saying you're personally broke? That's supposed to be two whole different entities. Your business and your personal. See what I'm saying? Which lets you know that Umar Johnson ain't good with money. Which lets you know that Umar Johnson did not listen and have the right people around him. How do I know? I follow some of this stuff. The things that they was talking about with the construction of the school and certain things and certain people that he needed to put in place to do certain things. Umar wanted to do it his way. When you're dealing with other people's money, right? They have a right to ask you, hey man, listen, bro, what did you do this to? And then you can tell them, right? So I'm telling y'all this right now. Umar made a mistake because he talked down to people that were supporting him, right? He talked down to people that gave small donations to help support him. He alienated the people at first that was giving him big donations because of transparency as far as what was going on with the school, right? See, here's why I'm telling y'all. It would have been different if Umar Johnson would have took the donations. There was never no school. There was never no classrooms. There was never no materials, never no nothing. Umar got all that. He got the schools, he got the school, he got the classroom, he got the materials. We're all asking why the school ain't open. He keeps talking about work needs to be done. But all this time, people have been telling Umar, yo, you need this, you need that. He didn't want to listen to nobody, right? So my whole thing is that Umar Johnson had a good idea, but he's the wrong person to push the idea because he's a bad money manager. And he didn't want to take the advice of people who were genuinely trying to help him, not control what he wanted to do. I think Umar Johnson wanted to do something and say that it was completely him and his idea and what he wanted to do, not somebody else putting the money. Because, you know, when some people put big money in, they're going to say, hey, man, I'm going to have a say in this. I think Umar wanted everybody to donate the money and him had a final word on everything that was going to happen with that money. That ain't going to happen with people all the time that's giving you big bread and big donations. That's why you had a lot of those big ball players back out, right? And then I think once Umar started getting in trouble or started like getting in a hole, that made things worse. That pushed the date back farther. He wasn't doing the things and getting the things done he was supposed to. Now you look worse as a person. Now you got arguments going on with your daughter. Now you got all of this other stuff going on, right? And I watch Umar sit on there and talk down on people who gave him $10 and $20 donations. This is the reason why people don't look at him in good faith. Somebody give you $1 donation. That's one more dollar than what you had in help of that school. Umar need to analyze himself and how he approached people, talked to people. How he came off at the same people who were supporting him and his cause. That's what he need to do. He always going on platforms talking about somebody else and what they ain't doing, this, that, and the third, but he needs to analyze himself and how he was moving in that situation. And that's what I think the truth is. I don't think Umar started this as a scam to take people's money. Because if that was the case, he'd have never got no school. He'd have never had no school supplies, never had any of this. I think Umar thought he was smarter than everybody else in the room. And once he got the money, he thought he was going to do it all on his own, how he wanted to do it. And then he found out, nah, it's not going to happen like that, Playboy. Because I feel like once he got to one thing, then he seen another thing that he didn't do. Then he seen that, then it was another thing he didn't do. Why? Because he didn't listen to the right people, didn't have the right people. He didn't have the discernment to listen to the people that was around him trying to tell him, look, this is what you need to do, dog. This is what happens when you have a ultra ego. You understand what I'm saying? Right? So me personally, I just think that, you know, Dr. Umar Johnson, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, he is going to get a lot of criticism because he have went around, done all these speaking events, all these things. What happened to all that bread, bro? What you doing with all that bread? People going to ask that question. But if you ask me the idea of the school, I don't think he's lying about the idea of him wanting. I think he really wanted to do the school. I think that Umar did it all wrong. And I think that Umar did it all wrong because Umar is a dude that's very prideful. He want to do everything on his own. Sometimes you find out the hard way when you want to do everything. Because I think Umar wanted to do the school and didn't want nobody else telling him that he wanted the money, but he didn't want you, the same people that gave him the money, he didn't want them having no input on how he needed to execute those ideas. That's what I think the problem was. And I think once that added up, he started getting that foot in his ass when he started learning all these different things he needed for the school. He thought he was on point. He thought he knew it all. And I think every corner he turned, he found out it was more than what he thought, which is why you always need professionals and people in those areas when you're trying to do things and pull off something that big. You always need experienced people in those areas. These are all facts. All facts. Right? Now, back to what I was saying about the other stuff. All of the events that Umar have done, all the interviews Umar have done, all these things that Umar have done. You're not going to tell me he put all that money to the school. Where that money at, man? He's a bad manager of money. You can tell he is. If he ain't got no money after doing all of these engagements, like I said before, he ain't the dude that need to be leading to get no school. That's my thoughts about it. That's my thoughts about it. right? And so Umar is going to have to show a lot of transparency going forward for anybody to want to support him, man. He's going to have to start showing, because remember, when people was asking him for them receipts, he didn't even want to show that. He didn't want to show the receipts. He didn't want to show none of that shit. Like where he was spending the bread. You know, people was trying to throw rumors at him saying that he was spending it on food. You know what I'm saying? People were saying that his house was junky and messy. You know what I'm saying? They were saying all kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, like I said, Umar, again, man, you know, he gonna have to check that with his own people, because now it's gonna be hard for anybody to trust you, because all them engagements he had, all that stuff he was getting and racking up bread on, for him to say he ain't got no money, personally he broke.
Yeah, that is like you can't run a business, even my little small business. I have the business account and everything separate from the business, and then I got my little bit of pennies. I'm hungry, y'all. There's no food in the house, but yet the business account has a little bit of money in it. I refuse to take the business money and go to McDonald's or Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's my favorite. I'm gonna play a little bit more of boss talk with this guy, because it's like everybody is pointing the finger at him of what he did wrong. And a lot of times people ain't gonna admit what they did wrong. So let's check this out, man.
Because he's really.
Talk about his daughter.
Hold on. No, let me hear man for this. Oh, you want to hear his daughter? Oh, okay. We'll play his daughter if you want to play her first. Because she didn't say much, but what she said was impactful.
I just want to say a little wisdom.
Hold on.
The daughter.
Hold on, let me play.
This is.
Let me give you the biblical introduction of this. Right?
Okay.
Out of the scripture, it says, out of the mouths of babes, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, now play her take on her daddy.
Okay, here we go.
Her daddy.
And another thing, Umar, you're not getting a happy Father's Day out of me, you fucking fat monkey bitch. You ain't been in my life for all these years, but you get on the internet talking about some, oh, no snow bunnies. Fuck out of here, kid. You're not getting shit.
Wow. OG, wow. Out of the mouth of babes, what?
What did she say? Now, this is his daughter.
She not no Father's Day.
Nothing. I'm not giving you nothing. You and call him a B word and talking about you don't mess with Pink. So he had an affair with a Yankee.
Wow, this dude, man, he going too far, OG.
Well, no, he been too far. So I'm just saying, your character, it's a certain, you know, in the old 1960 street revelation, it was a saying that goes on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it said like this: I got a pimping and a hustling hand I must uphold.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter what you say, this has to be told.
Wow.
I ain't gonna go the rest of it, but I'm just for instance, it's some shit you just got to uphold.
Listen, what I don't know what this one say. Explain this to me, OG. He's about to speak for a minute. Hold on. Dr. Umar.
Woman's vagina. No, I'm going to go real rap. Real rap. We must respect the sanctity and the sacredness and the divinity of the black woman's vagina. We must do that. Because if I look back, the situation I'm going through right now, brothers, I'm talking to my unapologetically African anti-snow bunny males right now. I'm talking to my unapologetically African anti-snow bunny males. The situation I'm going through right now is because at that time, 14 years ago and 23 years ago, I did not have the respect for the sacredness of the black woman's vagina like I should have. And the universe punished me for it. I'm being honest right now, family.
See, every time he speaks, man, I don't mean to interrupt, but every time he speaks, what you're saying should be for all women, not just the black. Take that one word out and I can hear you clear. All women bodies should be respected. All women. That's where I draw the line with him.
The sacredness of the black woman's vagina like I should have. And the universe punished me for it. I'm being honest right now, family.
What do you take from that, OG?
Now, this is the same man in the same breath just called his mother's caretaker stinky vagina and she smelled. But how would you know if you ain't dug in her?
Wow, he said he didn't respect the vagina early on, man. He hadn't, you know, he's feeling like this vagina thing is causing him some big problems because of what he did when he was younger, man.
Oh, yeah, because he's a big trick.
And he had a few kids. He just had a lot of personal. I think this year he's had more personal issues than he's had in the previous years. I think this.
He was a little chubby boy. He's been having personal issues all his life.
Oh,
wow.
God. Really?
Why do you think they froze his accounts like that?
Because somebody got fraud charges on him, and the feds is getting ready to take he'll be right up in there with Puffy.
Now let's see how he's trying to reorganize now. He wants the women to basically, he's crying out for the dollars now. He's crying out.
He's panhandling these sorry women, these people these internet hounds that ain't got nothing else to do, and they think he's such a little teddy bear. And look, this man was having sex with Snooki.
Oh no, man!
Don't say that. Who was Snooki?
He was up in Snooki fired him.
Who was Snooki?
Wow, watch this out. He finna come at him. Now he says accounts is closed. That's what this whole plot is. The plight is my accounts is closed, my accounts is froze, send money to this account now, do it this way so I can get this money so I can be able to survive because I ain't got a dime. Now watch this, OG.
Now let me say this.
Before I start, this the last one.
I think that's game. Now that I'm talking about it, I think that's game. I think that's another hustle to get some money out of people being sympathetic because he started this off. That one of his homeboys called him and needed some money.
Right.
And he went to his bank account.
Right.
The feds if somebody had to put a hold on your bank account, you would get even my moron looking ass, I have on my phone, if anything happened to my bank account, I get a flash on my phone.
That's right.
This is a technological world. So a big, astute, pseudo-intellectual like him, you mean to tell me he wouldn't have a flash knowing his accounts was closed?
Yeah, he say he only checked it after him and his homeboy.
Yes, all of a sudden, his homeboy, and he was going to go get some.
So you think he set this conversation up to beg for money is what you're saying?
He set this up. He don't show no paperwork where his accounts are closed or who closed it.
So you don't think it's bad. OG, you don't think his account's closed?
That's game. I'm telling you, he's selling snake oil. Let me show you what the kind of guy this is. 2018, Pennsylvania Board of Psychology hearing. In December 2017, Johnson was ordered to attend a hearing before the Philadelphia State Board of Psychology for the following month. He faced charges of engaging in practice of psychology without a license.
What?
Snake oil.
Wow. So you saying this is another one of his plots to get money?
It's a scam.
Hold on, he jugging. So he jugging.
Man.
Hold on, here we go. Watch this.
If you want to make a donation to FDMG, send it through PayPal. Right? PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. If you want to make a donation to the school, hold off on checks and money orders until we find out what the hell is going on. The bank is investigating the fraudulent attempts on our account. If I find out Medea and Pastor Bussy had anything to do with this, I was told that they can be arrested for federal offense. I was told they can be arrested for federal offense. I was told they could be arrested for federal offense. Now, with that being said, brothers and sisters, Dr. Umar has access to no money right now because my personal account contains all of my money. I only send it to Apple Pay and PayPal as necessary. So the Prince of Pan-Africanism, for the first time in my life, is without any digital currency. So for my loyal supporters out there, if you can spare a few dollars so I can take care of Queen Mother Ifa Tunde and myself until my bank account is frozen or canceled so I can get my money back and open up a new account, please hit my Apple Pay or hit my PayPal. My personal PayPal account is Umar the Psychologist at yahoo.com. So that's paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, paypal.me/UMARTHE PSYCHOLOGIST, paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, or hit my Apple Pay using my cell number 215-989-9858, 215-989-9858. I've never asked the people for $1. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. I've only asked you to donate.
OG, he said he has never asked the people for $1 in his life. He's asked you to donate.
You've been hustling for the last 15 years. But, man, let me tell you this. The controversy and the label of black nationalist hasn't stopped the Philly banker who called himself the Prince of Pan-Africanism from building an audience of 350,000 followers on Instagram and Facebook in his Afrocentric views.
Wow.
See, this con man, they got 300. Just think if each one of them sent him $1 tomorrow, that's $350,000.
So he's trying to figure out how to get him to, pour into him now. He said, this is for personal use. This money here, my account's frozen. Did he play on the people? Is he shucking and jiving to put this here, to say this, to bring this money back, and I'm going to fold it up and put it in my pocket because I want him to sock it to my pocket is what he's trying to do. Just sock it to my pocket. Go ahead, man. What's up?
So you say you broke, you ain't got a job?
He don't work. He's waiting on the people to send him some money.
The big psychiatrist, you ain't got a
Dr. Umar, doctor.
Wait a minute, you get paid for that doctor status. That PhD says something, but the board of psychologists say you faking.
Wow.
Faking.
All the dashikis, all of the people going on all these shows from the Breakfast Club to, he been on a lot of them. Cam Newton, he's sitting down with everybody. And he's getting money on interviews because this is what he does. He's looking for ways to get payoffs from people he interviewed with. And this, I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm a big supporter of black Pan-Africanism, but I'm in there right now. I've never seen him beg the people for the money like up front like this. He's really out there right now. He's out there. He wants these people to.
What happened? Well, I'm tell you what happened, man. All you need, especially for PayPal, all you need is a handful of people to complain about the same thing. Yo, man, I done gave his money. I want to reverse because I don't know if it's a monthly. You can probably donate and sign up for $5, $10, $25 to come out of your bank account every month. So concurrently, I want to support this man. I can afford to. I want to see the school open. I want to support him for $20 a month. I can afford that. Something like that, right? All these people say, yo, man, it's been a year. It's been 2 years. It's been 3 years. It's been 4 years. It's been 5 years. I've been supporting them, and I ain't seen the school yet. And they don't know how to stop this account thing from going. So now you got all these people reversing. All you need to say, you go on all these talk shows. All you need to happen is 1 or 2 talk shows where you say something about snow bunnies, and one of the people that have been supporting you been trying to ignore that, but they married to a snow bunny, if that's what you want to call them. They married to somebody like me. I'm about to marry somebody that's Filipino. I don't want to hear that. And times are getting tight for me. So what I'm gonna do is stop. I'm gonna stop. So now, so many people they analyze these accounts. Is what I'm saying, man. And you got some serious complaints, man. This guy been talking about opening up this school and it ain't been open yet, or whatever he did. Long as a couple of people is doing the same thing, and this is a big account, PayPal don't play. Yo, FBI or whoever they supposed to call. We trying to run a legit business over here, and we got something to look fishy. You want to look into it, and these people done looked into it. And probably have a Tyler Perry, because that's what he think. He think Tyler Perry has something to do with this. Yeah, shut him down. He want to say something ugly about me. I'm with y'all on this. Shut him down. Who knows? I don't know how that stuff work up there. That's why I don't try to pull nothing over nobody.
To him. Is this a desperation plight because they locked his countdown for real, or do you feel like
he have no countdown? That's his time, bro.
So he just
is a con man.
Wow.
He has raised $125,000 through the PayPal in 2015 for the school before the website was frozen. And he said his account was, and he had this other game again, right? They said he claims that he raised $125,000 through PayPal in 2015 for the school before the website froze his account in 2015 for lacking official 501c3 nonprofit status. And he reportedly raised another $400,000 in GoFundMe last year, but that campaign is currently suspended. Like, what is this dude doing?
Damn. Man, this boy going through it, and he putting it all on the line tonight, guys. This could be this is my last Hail Mary. Send me some money right away, guys. I don't know if I could do it, because like I said, the Pan-Africanism, Frederick Douglass, Marcus Garvey, all of this stuff, man, and he can't get no money. He has no resources but to come online and say, send me the bread right now. Send it to me. I ain't got nothing for you, but I want you to do this for me. Because y'all supporting my movement to build a school and to do all these dope things that we were going to do together, but I can't do it because they done got these YouTubers, these ex-girlfriends, they come and they done got my account shut down. And I just so happened to be calling, and when I called, I found out because my friend called, and when he called, he wanted some money. I went to look at my account and said, damn. But do y'all agree with OG? Do y'all feel like he would have already got a text to his phone in this day and time? Do y'all feel like there would have been some things that made this happen? Do you feel like
America, this is a con job?
So OG says he's a con. This is a con job, and that he's committing fraud. Guys, listen.
Ask his daughter.
His daughter speaks out. You want to play it one more time? Okay. All right, you said it. Here it is. Out of the mouth.
And another thing, Umar, you're not getting a happy Father's Day out of me, you fucking fat monkey bitch.
Damn.
You ain't been in my life for all these years, but you get on the internet talking about some, oh, no snow bunnies. Out of here, kid. You're not getting shit.
Wow, guys. Guys, y'all just heard that. We'll end it on that note. Go ahead, OG.
No, I got one more testimony here. Umar has collected donations for 13 years with nothing to show for it.
13 years,
and is running
man.
from child support. Yet people still swear he's a messiah.
Wow, that was cold there. Umar, you know, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna bring you on the show with OG. I want to sit you down with OG. I want to sit you down with OG. Now, OG ain't gonna bother you. You know the OG. He's serious business. Now, OG, we're going to sit down and have a conversation. Why is the connery and the buffoonery and all the stuff that we're seeing that OG has spotted out and showed it to me?
Let me say this. If he come, Right 100 will come. Him and Right 100 is going to run from you like a possum as an axe handle.
Get in the comments, y'all, if y'all agree with OG that Dr. Umar is a con artist and he's fraudulent. Or do you agree that his account, like he say, got locked down? Who's right in this situation? Is it OG Pyru or is it Dr. Umar? Get in the comments. Let me know. Is he playing the system? Is there no school and there's no fund needed and his account's not locked up? Let us know what you think. And also, guys, download Boss Talk 101.app right now. Make sure you lock in with us, man. And we gonna send you a t-shirt. We gonna send you something. We got a starter packet over here with and a dope app that we spent money. You can go in there and look everything, pop, buttons and whistles on Google Play Store, or you can get it on the Apple Store, or you can get it on the website too. You can go on the web and get it. It's everywhere. Or you can go on YouTube and watch us. We getting down everywhere you look. We gonna be there. Everywhere you look, we there. And if you're still watching, Smokey Robinson, man, going through it again. Some other woman that stepped up. You got to see this, and it is crazy this time. You want to hear what OG said about it to me earlier today?
All right, let's go back to Big Ticket, man. Big Ticket. Shout out to Big Ticket. Golly, can you understand? Can you believe this? That's why I wanted to play the other one, because I like to get reinforcements from other people, man, because, dude, what about your wife? I think he said something about some female. She not working? Y'all didn't have a backup plan with this? You just living off the donations for 13 years. That don't sound right. Every time, the more information I get on them, man, it just don't sound right. Okay, where we left off at?
Because all them engagements he had, all that stuff he was getting and racking up bread on, for him to say he ain't got no money, personally he broke? Bruh. Where was the money going? If Umar ain't riding around here in Lambos, if he ain't got $1 million mansions, where was all the money going? That shit couldn't have been going to DoorDash. Man. So, y'all gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? Everybody going in on this dude, man. I mean, bro, listen. When you talk to the people the way he was talking to them, he gonna get heat. The way Umar was talking to all them people, man, they on his helmet, man. You know what I mean? And he gotta accept that. He can't do nothing but accept that. The way he was talking to people, because I saw Umar, the way Umar was talking to people. He was talking to people that was supporting him and donating to his stream crazy. I'm like, what? People was sending Umar, like, you know how some people ain't got it like that, but they still want to show you love, bro. And they want to support you. People sending him $5. And he was talking down on people that was sending him small donations. I seen him talking shit about the person who sent him, like somebody sent him a $10 donation. And he was telling them, oh, this ain't enough right here. Huh? What you mean?
Like that's preaching.
You don't know people's financial situation?
That's from churches. The churches do that. And it's funny because he right, because I can hear somebody saying now, oh, I would never send him. They ain't gonna say nothing. They gonna keep their mouth shut. Keep my $5, because that's the last $5 you're gonna get from me. That's what happens.
So when anybody give you anything, show any kind of support, it's always love. Because somebody that sends you $2 donation, $3 donation, that's $3 more than what you had in supporting you or your cause. See what I'm saying? And when you do that, you turn people the wrong way, man. You make people not want to rock with you, bro. And then you go and you talking about everybody else and talking about what this one don't need to be doing and that one snow bunnies and that one snow bunnies. But bro, you got your own issues going on. You got your daughter out here going off.
Yeah, I played that.
People that have committed whole YouTube channels to just talking shit about you every single day.
That ain't cool.
You got this girl that's going off that you calling a throat goat or whatever you saying. He shouldn't even, a guy in his position shouldn't even be talking like that about no shorty. You shouldn't even be hearing about his private situation like that in public. You calling her fishy and all that other stuff. How you think other chicks gonna feel that have supported you that, like I said, man, you know what I'm saying? So again, that's just my thoughts, man. I don't think dude tried to come in to take people's shit just from using a school as an excuse. Because if that's the case, he'd have never got to school. He'd have never had to school, none of that shit. He'd have never put himself in a situation where he had to pay all that shit. I think that the dude came in, and I thought that he thought he could do something, and he thought it was easier than what it was. And when he found out it wasn't, and when he started getting in the hole, is when he started messing up. That's when people who was really big donors at first started backing away from him. He stopped getting those big donations and stuff like that from those ball players and all those other people, and then it got ugly for him. That's exactly what I think happened. And now I think he's trying to recover from this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? I think that he made mistakes along the way. And obviously he made big mistakes on managing his money. Because if you ain't got no money, bruh, and you've been doing all of these things, all of these speaking engagements, all of these interviews, all of these things, I'm just saying, bro, like, people not going to feel bad for you, bro. Especially when you braggadocious like that. Like, he real braggadocious. You know what I'm saying? People not going to feel bad for you when you down. Because, like, I don't never want to laugh at nobody while they down. Everybody in this chat room don't had a moment when they was down. Financially, ain't nobody going to walk around here and act like they, unless you just grew up with a silver spoon in your mouth. Real talk. I don't feel good when I see niggas down like that. Any nigga that I know that's down like that, I never speak about their business in the public. Right? But if I knew they was down, it ain't nothing for me to, I don't laugh at that shit. Because that can happen to anybody. Like, you could be down and out. But the thing with Umar is, Umar didn't think about the other people who might have been down and out and still supported him. Shout out to D-Hug all day. Salute to you. Appreciate it, man. Much love to you for the donation. I salute to you. That's what I think it is with Umar. So Umar got to look at it like that too. Like, bro, you ain't even think about those people's situations. Think about them people who really didn't have it, but believed in what you was believing in and still gave you $5 or $10 and you talked about them bad. Them videos are still out there, bro.
Yep.
So now when you saying that now, people are going to look at you completely different. When you admitting that you in a bad situation, they're going to look at you like, oh, nah, not the all high and mighty. They be running around here talking about telling everybody what they need to do and what they ain't doing and talking shit about people who ain't give him big donations. Everybody ain't got that shit. A lot of people out here struggling for real, bro. And I don't never like to see that. I don't never like to see that. You know? I think Umar is a very knowledgeable brother. Very good speaker. Understand all that stuff, but I just think that he, you know, I think he got into way over his head and what he thought he could do. That's exactly what I think happened. And I think because of that now, you're seeing what the results is right now. You know what I'm saying? And so y'all definitely got to let me know what y'all feel on this whole situation, man. You know what I'm saying? I pray for the brother, man, because we always supposed to pray for brothers like that when they going through instances like that, regardless of whether you like them or not like them or whether you know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. Because at any day of the week, this could be anybody that's going through that type of situation.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And he knew it was going to, I mean, listen, bro, when you come online and say you broke like that in front of everybody, bro, and with your history and the way you talk to people, people gonna feel away. That's why a lot of people I'm seeing online don't have no compassion for that dude. And hopefully he learned a lesson from that.
Yeah.
He learned that all the people that supported you, dog, that gave you $5, $1, $10, $15, that you won't talk down on them going forward. You won't disparage them because they didn't give you more money. That's like if somebody came to anybody's network and wanted to support them, and they said, look, looking at my budget, I ain't even, because a lot of Americans are struggling. I don't know what Umar be thinking about. We don't went through a recession, all kind of stuff. See what I'm saying?
Struggling.
And so when you think about that, you think about all the people that's struggling, man, some people needed them $10 they gave Umar. But they gave it to him off the strength of love, bro. Off the strength they wanted to see the nigga be successful. You understand what I'm saying? So then when you sit up there and you talking about him, And you talking about, oh yeah, you talking about the fact that they ain't send you a big enough donation. Like, to me, that burnt a lot of his blessings right there. That burnt a lot of his blessings right there. Right? So again, man, you know, y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole situation, man. And I don't think it's funny to laugh at nobody that's broke, because, you know, God, he can give you things that the way he give it to you, he can take it away from you.
Yes, indeed.
So that's why when you wake up, you always say thank you. And you're appreciative for what you have. Because there's some people that don't have no parts of that. And I think Umar made a mistake, because when the people was given to him, people that didn't even have, but they believed in him and they wanted to show him love and support him, he talked down on some of them people with them donations. And the videos online, bro. And sometimes God will strip you down in front of the world and make you pull you down to your knees in front of the world to show you, bro. Right? So you guys, like I said before, man, you know, hopefully everybody understand the situation and what's at hand. Hopefully Umar will learn better from this. I hope that he make it through his situation. I believe he will. You know what I mean? But like I said, man, sometimes, man, it is good to get help. Sometimes people around you, you should take their advice and allow them to help and assist you, and not think that you know it all and you can do it all. It's not going to happen like that.
Especially when you never did it before.
Because I remember I was watching those videos when people was telling him, hey, man, look, we can get you this, that. He didn't want to do it. He wanted to do it by himself. He didn't want to listen.
Or he probably ain't want no help from a white man. If that's not, you got to be bigger than that, man.
And then when people was questioning him, people who gave him money was questioning him or trying to give him suggestions, he was still talking down. I saw the videos. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, y'all definitely let me know what y'all feel, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think, man. I pray for the brother, and I hope the best for the brother. You know what I'm saying? And I pray that if he have anything that he's in the wrong in, that he turn that around and get that right. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man, because he got a lot of stuff he got coming. He got his daughter out here talking crazy. He got the lady out here that's saying all this stuff about him, man. You know what I'm saying? This is sometimes when God puts you in this area, he puts you in a reality check type of situation. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Hey.
That's crazy, man. One of the things that it's too many red flags. Now your bank accounts is being closed. You've been talking, I think when I first was introduced to him, because we doing this YouTube thing, I was like, oh, this brother's sharp. You know, I was on it. I was down with it. And next thing you know, he said, he done rubbed me the wrong way on that, but I'm still down with him. Oh, he done rubbed me the wrong way on this, but I'm still down with him. Then I'm like, wait a minute. Something is telling me because I was going to donate to him. But something is telling me I better hold fast, man. I better hold fast. Next thing you know, you start hearing this, that, and the third. One of the things I think I heard, somebody was saying that, where's the school that you keep talking about? So that threw a red flag and say, well, how long has he been talking about this school? Because when I met him, I already known him for 2 or 3 months by now. And I know that it takes longer than 2 or 3 months to build a school. Now all of a sudden your bank account's being shut down. Not a good flag. Your daughter is out here, you know, now she could be lying and just doing a get back card. So every flag could be something wrong. But it sure is funny how it's not a lot of flags on Big Ticket. It ain't a lot of flags on Gene, and Gene is way out there. It ain't a lot of flags on Uncle Mike. I had to shut down 1 or 2 flags, you know. But you're gonna have some flags, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that when you start getting this big, right? 480,000 subscribers. That's small. That is puny compared to a Puffy or a Jay-Z or Queen Latifah and Donald Trump. So imagine when you start getting big like a Dr. Umar. The bigger you get, the more stuff you got to cover and Make sure you're doing things right. Well, you guys, I apologize that I messed up. I ain't out there doing nothing real stupid. The more money you make, the more you gotta have your driver's license straight. I have seen people with messed up driver's license making twice as much money as I am. Like you don't care. You think you operating above the law. Dr. Umar, I don't know, bruh. I'm thinking that you should have had some money upstairs under a pillow or some rainy day. You don't keep all your money in one account. Who don't know that part? That's the part. These are the parts that's killing me. Now you stooping down. You're on your way out. He's on his way out. So if you putting up videos begging people for money, man, that ain't cool. I'd rather beg somebody for a job. Hey guys, Uncle Mike need a job because this YouTube thing ain't working no more. I'm a full-time YouTuber, man, and I'm proud of it. But if this don't work, I ain't gonna sit there and start asking y'all to donate money. I'm just gonna ask y'all to look at more videos, do a comment, share. I'm not gonna ask you guys for money. Y'all can donate in the super chats if you want. I never even push PayPal accounts and all that stuff is in our links below. And every now and then we get somebody to donate. Now we appreciate it. I ain't looking for no $100 donations from people. It's not gonna work that way. This is gonna work the Uncle Mike's way, you know. Now I'm gonna ask y'all this. Shout out to all my enders. And go to our other channel, man. It's called Before the Stage TV. There should be a link in our description. Before the Stage. I'm trying to get my people to add it in the first comments. We really need to push that channel because I'm trying to see how this algorithm work. And we got some interesting stuff going on up there. It's about police cams and everything. And I thank y'all so much, man. And now anybody can do that. They can click on something and they can actually click, find a video. Oh, this is the video Uncle Mike wants us to watch. Then you can set it down and turn the volume down. You ain't gotta watch the shit. I mean the thing. You see what I'm saying? That's easy. I'm not trying to ask nobody for any money. I want y'all to buy my album when it drops August the 1st. I'm gonna get on up out of here, man. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna stay real all the time. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Look at that pretty arrow. Peace out. Can y'all see that arrow? I need to see these videos. Can y'all see that arrow?